Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. So, yeah, I don't know what to say in this anymore. I mean, I'm just gonna go start the game because I'm just trying to collect all Pokemon, so... Oh. The Pokemon I'll be going for is Snorlax, which can be found in Howling Forest. Edge already. There we go. Yeah, Howling Forest 11 till 14. Also, somebody messaged me on Discord. I'll check that on my phone because you guys have no point in seeing my Discord. Don't you just love it when you're in a Discord server and you're sitting here wondering who the fuck pinged you? Who actually pinged you? Yeah, well, if it's important, they're gonna send me another message. I am the moderator of a Discord of somebody else's Discord server. At least I have moderator status. But yeah. People usually don't contact me unless absolutely necessary. I was actually of that server, I was made moderator. But the server owner never told anybody else that I'm a moderator, so I am, how to say, I'm basically there to observe. Seeing as I'm the only moderator they have that's not bound to USA time zones. So I'm basically there to moderate whenever everybody else is asleep or at work. But even most of the other moderators don't know that I'm the moderator. And I'm one of the other ones, but it doesn't matter. But that's also in part so I can like observe and like make sure everybody behaves even if they think the moderators are off to bed, because by that point I wake up. Yes, I will take an apple. I now have to go find the Snorlax and actually recruit it. Also, something else I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check how much floors Howling Forest actually is. Because I need to determine whether or not it's faster for me to go in, you bring an escape orb and then go out again, or if I should just finish out the dungeon. Oh no, it's only 15 floors. Yeah, no, I can do that. And I'm not gonna believe that Snorlax is that weak that it won't survive for a couple of floors. Like, it's a Snorlax. They're pretty bulky. Why? Why is there a sandstorm? It's a forest. Don't need that. That friend area is already full. Yeah, this dungeon is gonna take a little while. And I believe that before like floor 15, there's like nothing I need. I'm almost certain that this dungeon, except for like Snorlax, has almost nothing that's of use for me at the moment. Let's check, because I would not be surprised if I have more Pokemon. Yeah. I perhaps should also see if I can get a Loudred. Provided they are a thing in this dungeon. Because I do believe I still need that as well. Like, I believe I still need 2 of them. I should keep an eye out on if at any point in this dungeon I can get Loudred. Because if that's the case, I do believe I still need Loudred. Just drop that, would ya? There we go. Let's see, that's Echo Cave. Yeah, I need 2 Loudreds, and yes, they live here. They are from floors 9 to 14, and yeah, I can grind those out together. That's good to know. So, with a bit of luck. So the goal is now to leave with 2 Loudred and a Snorlax. That's the most efficient. I would very much like 2 Loudreds and a Snorlax for the end of this dungeon, because that might also be the last time I have to enter this dungeon. This is where the Loudreds already are. Yeah, well, if you hear an annoying noise, that's my door opening and closing. For some reason, my room does not permit me to have both a window open and the door closed. Now, if these 2 would join, that'd be lovely. mean, they have overlapping levels, floors with Snorlax, so I can grind the 3 of those out together, but it wouldn't hurt to like give it a go on this floor. Alright, give it a go. I mean, I'd be stupid not to try. No Loudred. Those are dangerous. Like, they genuinely are dangerous. And I also have to move on to the next floor. Like, if you're poisoned, there's nothing you can do. Unless you have a Pecha Berry. Let me check. Do I have one? Yes, I actually do, so... I can now find both Loudred and Snorlax. That's one Loudred down. Why is it only level 10? That's not good. If the Pidgey wants to join, that's also fine. Yeah, then I need Snorlax. I don't think I'm gonna go after a second Loudred. I think it might actually be wiser for me to ignore the Loudreds, have this Loudred as a Loudred, and then to just get an extra Wishmer, because I believe Wishmers are stronger. Alright, my own door is driving me nuts. Let's do something about that. That should do the trick. It's now held in place by my box of PlayStation 3 games. Because I have those in like a separate like storage box, so most of them at least. And now I just get to stand here until I get a Snorlax. I believe Snorlax is one of those relatively rare Pokémon, so... So yeah, this is always fun. And I really don't want to have to go back in again. Like... This is not necessarily fun. And I also understand that this is not the greatest gameplay to watch. But unfortunately, this is part of 100%ing it. Okay, what's gonna happen first? The Pokemon I need or the game kicking me out? Wrong Pokemon again. Yeah, that's... That panics wild Pokemon, but like actual humans, they just... kinda know what they do. This is, again, one very patient dungeon. But it's also not... Yeah, there we go. Let's move it on. Well, I get my second Loudred. Why does it have Uproar twice? No, all I need is a Snorlax. I really do hope that Snorlax is not gonna be as big a problem as Magikarp and Phoebus were. Because I really don't feel like having to dig out a dungeon again in order to find a Pokemon. Let's connect that. Lovely. There we are. A 2-corridor deep path for 2 Loudreds. Hooray! I think I'm gonna have to go in next round with X-ray specs and just see if Snorlax can even join without the friend bow. I mean, if it can just join without the friend bow, then it's fine. There it is in the list. It's a normal 2% chance. So yes, I can get it without the friend bow. That might actually be a good idea to actually bring X-rays back so I can see where the Pokemon are and just go towards them and then hope one of them is a Snorlax. Alright, he gets a second Astonish. I can live with that. I believe it's raining again outside. This feels weird because normally around this time of day it's really bright outside and now it's just not. Because of the weather getting kinda shitty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to deploy the X-ray specs technique. I think I'm just gonna take the 2 Loudreds and then come back for the Snorlax with X-ray specs equipped. That way I can just see where Pokemon are and then adjust my strategy to that. There's always a certain satisfaction in using a move and getting more than 1000 damage. No. I tried to go down to no. Yeah. X-ray specs. Let's lose that one the next time. I still got my 2 Loudreds. Let's see. Echo Cave. Oh, I don't take the 2 Loudreds. It's not ideal, but it's not the greatest thing, but oh well, doesn't matter. Yeah, I now first have to store a bunch of stuff. A lot of stuff. Then I can take out where are my X-ray specs. There they are. And a huge apple. I'll just take a couple of them out. And then the Fembo has to go back into storage. I know this now lessens my chance of getting a Snorlax, but it now makes it easier to find one. It also now makes it easy for me to basically excavate the entire thing. So let's go back in. This is normally where you have like the Smeargle mission. And if you're smart, where you get your Smeargle and like never have to go and get one again. Well, that's the world's least threatening monster house. Just downright. Oh well, what do you want me to say? They tried. Like, they really tried their best, but yeah. Yeah, this is feels weird. It's like 9:30 in the evening, and normally it's still supposed to be quite bright outside, but it's almost dark simply because it's been raining. Which, strangely enough, even though the Netherlands being absolutely infamous for its rain, hasn't happened in a couple of days. And to be honest with you, when I like went to the dentist this afternoon, it was actually pretty hot. It was like uncomfortably hot outside. But they are also expecting a bit of a thunderstorm later this evening. That probably just means that one part of the country is gonna absolutely drown, while everybody else has a couple of flashes and a bit of rain. I do think the storm is gonna be a bit bad over here because one of the reasons why I think that is it's gone quiet outside. Even though it's dry, it's gone quiet. Birds have gone quiet, like it's not really windy anymore, so that leads me to believe it might actually get pretty bad later this evening. That's usually a sign that things are about to go down when like nature starts shutting up. That's usually a pretty decent sign. Shit is gonna go down. Hey, found an escape orb. Good, I still need like 200 more. There we go. Floor 11. From this point on, I can go and find Snorlax. So let's start by tracking down red dots and, well, killing them. There's a Snorlax. Alright, and yeah, I need to do that a couple of more times. So in the meanwhile, I'm gonna go and excavate the dungeon. Like, what else are you supposed to do? Ah, there's the bad weather they predicted. It's not thunder and lightning yet, but probably soon. I should stop doing that. It's not even windy, so I don't have to close the window. Also, like, this is luckily for me not the rain side of the house, so I can quite often just leave my windows open even when it's raining. I think Snorlax is gonna be one of those decently rare ones. Yeah, I have a suspicion it's gonna be one of those. It's also gonna bug me relentlessly, the fact that I can't fully excavate this dungeon because I need it because it also has like water. Eventually, if I make these rooms big enough, I will like start glitching out the AI. It does not know what to do with this much movement space. Which is so amazingly fun when it happens because you'll just have Pokemon going around in circles. Also, I ran out of awake Pokemon apparently. I'm not complaining that they're spawning asleep. I mean, that just makes finding them much easier. I want to just create a scenario in which I can basically just go diagonally towards everything I need. About there's the cutoff point. I want to know what this dungeon is going to be shaped as. Shit. How this dungeon is going to look after I'm like done removing all the rock from it. Like, there's a decent chunk of water over here in the middle. Yeah, no, Snorlax just doesn't want to spawn at the moment. Seriously, I find like the only bit of land left. Like the center area. Let's get rid of that first. But I can basically now move freely inside of this this shape. Especially seeing as water isn't a hindrance either. I also love the fact that like still counts like certain parts as corridors even though there's like no corridors left. I am just gonna... There we go. got a Snorlax. Finally. Yeah. Alright, that just means I can now just finish out the dungeon. I was afraid that this was gonna be another Magikarp or Feebas, but not that bad. Sometimes you have to exchange the convenience of knowing where a Pokemon, of having a higher join chance for the convenience of simply knowing where it is. Because if you can't find it, you can't get it to join. And that's a bit of a problem. I mean, you can't recruit Pokemon you can't find. But I'm still wondering, how would we have done this back in the day without internet? Like, when this game was released, not everybody at my school had internet. Like, or, you know, a lot of us were only permitted like an hour or something. Because like, imagine having to go on just like this yeah, potential recruits. Also execute. Don't I just need 2 of those? Execute. I'm gonna bet for that being in jungle or something. Yeah, execute. 2. I still need 2 of those. Oh, it's a good thing I just checked it on this floor, because they just only appear on a Howling Forest floor 14. That's apparently the only place where I can get execute. Well, good to know. I still have 2 slots in my party and enough patience. Yeah. That was pure luck that I saw that. I just pulled this up as like an example. Like, imagine having to go on just what's like listed, like in the game itself, and then it turns out that there's still 2 Pokemon that spawn here that I still need. I still need that spawns here, and it like only spawns on this floor. That's a Houndoom. We'll go over there simply because it just frees up another slot for another Pokemon to spawn. This is gonna require a bit of digging. Calculate it. Ah, come on, eh? Wait, am I really gonna be lucky enough that that red dot is gonna be stuck in that Yes, I am. These Pokemon are not very bright. Also, I don't believe there's any water in this part of the dungeon, so I can just pick everything up. No, I now need an execute. Let me start off by removing some of those annoying rock formations in the center. Also, it's not like I have anything better to do now. I'll just remove rocks until I find a Pokemon, and then I'll until like a Pokemon spawns, and then I'll pick myself away the most efficient route to that Pokemon. I mean, I want my executes. I never knew they spawned here. Like, genuinely. And the worst part about it is, I need 2 of them. There we go. Not the right Pokemon. And now I'm looking for an execute. Come here, Grumpeg. I need to kill you to free up a spawn slot. There we go. Oh yeah, I should address that. At least the game has like a potential recruits list. Like, imagine having to keep track of this like manually. Like, you in a You having to figure this out manually with like a sheet of paper. Just getting all the evolution items would be an absolute nightmare. I'm very glad with the ability to like look stuff up. Yeah, execute. It probably has like a really low spawn rate, doesn't it? Well, at least it's not a Joyous Tower or a Wish Cave Pokemon. Like, at least that's not the case. Still, it's still a bit obnoxious. Come on game, I at least want to see one. Yeah, I would at least like to see an execute. Oh yeah, money. Completely forgot to pick that up. Another very patient floor, but I'm gonna presume they did that because they know Execute has a very low spawn rate. At least the creators weren't complete and total sadists. Especially not considering floors with Pokemon with like a low spawn rate. I also now do feel a bit like a cat, like all I'm doing is chasing red dots. So I am starting to feel a bit more like a cat. And then the game stopped spawning Pokemon. Oh yeah, that's I now get to chase down my Snorlax. Come here, you. At least it was smart enough to actually run. Most of the time in this game, like, Pokemon pick a fight they can't win. Now that's just evil, because I still haven't seen it execute. Oh well. I'm out of time anyway for this evening. I at least got my Snorlax. I'll look out to execute later, like, it's a bit further down the list than Snorlax was. Let's stripe off Snorlax. Next friend area is gonna be fun. Next friend area that I'm gonna work on is Furnace Desert, because I've got close to, well, nothing for that dungeon. So that's gonna be fun. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thank you all very much for coming. Next stream is tomorrow. That's the 2-hour stream. And yeah, I'm gonna make a start at getting Pokemon for the friend area Furnace Desert. So yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow's plan. For now, thank you all very much for coming. Hope you had a good time and see you all next time. Bye!